Are you? Good to see you. I'm having a little coffee, a little cold coffee. How's it going? All right. So today, in our 7-ish or less minutes of marketing, I want to ask you a question. Do you ever feel like, I mean, does this sound like you, that you want to build and strengthen the relationships with the companies you do know and the people you do know, and also want to find those people you should know, and then create like a relationship building process? So if this sounds at all like you, I am kind of thinking of this as our strategic relationship play, wanting to reconnect with the people you do know, identifying the people you should know, and then having a system in place to make it all happen. Because as you already know, I think the whole purpose of marketing is to start a sales conversation, right? All right. So if any of this resonates with you, stay tuned for the next few minutes because I'm just going to give you the steps you can take to do this, right? Sound good? All right. So here are the steps. One, might sound Captain Obvious here, but identify and prioritize your key client, customer, partner organizations. So, who do you have already that's key that you want more of? Just like them, right? Hey, love working with these people, would love to work with more people just like them. Love working with these partners, these sales channels, would like to find more of them. So, identifying that and then prioritizing those. And from that, you can make a sort of relationship playbook, like keeping track of those people and, you know, who you're connected with, who you need to connect with, that kind of thing. And then you can research, if you want to, key decision makers and influencers in those space. So when I say influencers, you know, we might think about fancy YouTubers or something like that, which is all good. But there's other influencers, right? There's like key people in your industry who, when they say something, other people listen, right? They're like, so and so really likes this product. So and so really likes this service. And you know who those people are because if they say something and share it out, that's really, really good. So, who are those key decision makers and who are those influencers, those people in your space who have an impact on others, right? So, another piece of this is to review your existing customer, sales channel, and trade show relationships. If you look at the last trade show you went to, are you connected? Have you been in touch? Are you connected on LinkedIn, for example, with your existing customers? Like, that's a really good thing to do, right? Are you connected on LinkedIn with the people who visited you at a trade show recently? And just looking at those existing customer sales channels and trade show relationships. If you use sales channels, you know that 20% of them are making 80% of the sales because, like, that's just the way, right? I mean, it could be that 10% of them are making most of the sales. So, whoever that 10 or 20% are of your sales channels, systems integrators, whoever you work with, partner wise, resellers, OEMs, whatever, are you in touch with them? Are you staying top of mind? So last week I was talking to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, I don't need to contact them because they already know who we are and already understand what we offer. I'm like, when's the last time you talked to them? Oh, last year sometime. I'm like, okay, they're probably not thinking about you all the time. Maybe, okay, maybe they are, but likely they have a lot of things going on and staying top of mind with helpful info, not pitching, but like helpful info so that they go, oh yeah, those guys, we should work with them. We should do something with them that would fit here. So stay in touch with those people that you already have connection with. Okay. So coming back to steps you can take. So now that we've kind of gone through these lists and prioritizing and thinking about those key decision makers and influencers, you can take that data and enrich it with some other tools. So say you have a list of top people at a particular company you want to work with. You can take that list of those people and use enrichment tools to get phone numbers, emails, stuff like that, enrich that data so you can actually use it, right? And once you have that list, you can do all sorts of fun things with it. Of course, you can connect with people on LinkedIn. You can target or retarget those people using LinkedIn. You can email them. You can reach out. If it makes sense, you can text or DM them. I mean, obviously, we just choose those when it's fit. But once you have the info, once you've enriched that data, now you can do fun things with it. Okay. And let's see. you can have a little draft of personalized outreach messages that you send out. That you could send out manually. You could have a system in place that's like, hey, are you going to be at this show in Texas next month? And have that as a little message that goes out on LinkedIn to the top 100 people you'd love to see there, that kind of thing. And then having also like consistent email communication is good. I know some people, I was talking to someone last week, they're like, emails, it's just spam. I just throw it out all the time. I don't know. Like, maybe they do. Maybe they do. But we do know it's still a really top way to communicate B2B wise. And if the person knows who you are, and if the information you're giving is useful, they're probably gonna, good chance they're gonna open it, right? And so that's still a valid and good tool. The key is, are they already familiar with you? Do they already know you? And the other key is, are you giving something helpful? The whole what's in it for me? What do they care about? Is that what you're providing in that email? Or if product pitching or service pitching, but if helpful information and solving their problem, yay, hooray. So then you're going to get a lot more engagement and stuff back and forth if you do that. All right. And then finally, you can identify opportunities, again, Captain Obvious, around upcoming shows and industry events. Hey, I'm going to this event. If I only saw these people at it, it would make my day. Like, it would make the show. If I only saw these 20 people, if I only saw these 100 people, you've heard me talk about Dream 100. That's kind of the vibe with that. So if I only saw these people at the show, I would be stoked. And so just being deliberate and going, all right, I'm going to the show. Who are the people? I'm going to write it down and be sure that I have a plan, a system in place to reach out and be sure that we connect at the show. So those are steps that you can take. And really the ongoing pieces of that are, you've got this sort of relationship playbook that you're working off of. You can make a sort of relationship action list of things that you want to do. And then you can really look at your progress and summarize like what's happening. Okay, so, I was able to identify all these people and connect with this group of them, and I've created some really good content and it's helped these people over here. So you can look at that progress that you're continually making. So that was a lot. I hope you like it. And if you ever want help with that, I'd love to help you with it. Otherwise, take it, use it for yourself, and happy business. All right.